I'm not a morning person.
Dedicated to being passionate about it.
Bodybuilders have become more lazy.
People have always thought I lift fake weights. Iran and the United States.
You take responsibility for that. Talk about the 2020 Olympia. You competed in Olympia. Talk about the prep and how you felt about the competition, your performance.
I mean, I knew I was going to come in lighter than I did because I went through a lot of bad shit through quarantine. I was really sick. I had blood clots. You
had COVID, right? You had COVID at one point, right?
I had COVID. I had a blood clot. I had cellulitis in my leg. I herniated a disc in my back. So now I have 3 herniations. They put me on Oxy for 56 days. Then I went through, when I stopped taking it, I got 2 epidurals, stopped taking the Oxy, had a horrible week withdrawal the week before I was supposed to start dieting for the Olympia. So I lost like 20 fucking pounds in a week from coming off the Oxy. It was just one thing after another. So the fact that I even made it to the stage was like mind blown to me, because it was just, I was getting hit down, like knocked down like over and over. And I was like, is this ever going to fucking end?
That's crazy they even did the show after all that. Didn't something happen in your house, or some kind of robbery or something, or something try to rob your house or something like that? Or something happened or no? I remember you posted a video, some security camera video. I don't know, what was that?
Oh, no, that wasn't a robbery, bro.
What was it? What happened exactly?
I
don't know what that was.
You really don't know?
No, I don't know. Honestly.
I was gardening. I didn't bring this up, but this was another thing that happened. This was probably the worst out of them all. I was gardening because I have a garden in my back. I have 3 big bays. And I was on the last tomato bay, and I was watering the plant and picking tomatoes. And when I go outside to do yard work, dude, I'm in fucking shorts, no shirt, like boots. And I just, like, if it's nice out, I'm just sweating my balls off doing my thing. I stood up to like turn around, and I was fucking squatting over a hornet's nest. And I didn't fucking know. And I stood up, and I got stung in the right cheek, and I got stung right on the fucking head tip of my fucking dick by a hornet. And that was the video I posted where I said, guess what happened, man? You'll win like a bunch of my clothing. Yeah, dude, that I've never been so scared. And when I tell you on like the tip, I'm talking like your fucking pee hole, and then I got stung right next door. Like right when I tell you, like right there, like right there.
That's bad luck, man. Damn.
Huh?
That's just bad luck. Just happened like that.
Bro, yeah. And then my girlfriend accidentally at the time was backing out of my driveway. This was like shortly after that happened. Ran over my fucking ankle, smashed my hand on the ground. I had to drive myself to the ER. So that was all during quarantine. That was all before the Olympia.
So 2020 was extremely bad for you.
2020 was a fucking train wreck.
I'm so sorry to hear that, man. So the fact that you did Olympia and still got top 10, that's incredible. I mean, that's you know.
Yeah. I mean, I think I should have done better. I mean, I wasn't at my biggest, but there were guys that took, 7th, 8th, 9th that, haven't beaten me, and I don't think should have beaten me. But, I know I wasn't my biggest, so I'll just, I top it off to, they expected to see a certain version of me that they didn't see. So that's why I got where I got.
Well, now that I hear that everything that happened to you, I mean, I feel like it's remarkable that you got top 10, honestly.
Yeah. Listen, I enjoy competing, but listen, like I love being in the gym, and that's where my passion is. So that's what people get real confused. They're like, oh, but you placed, you're 10th in the world. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, if I'm not first, to me, it doesn't matter, number one. And number two, like that number, 10th in the world, doesn't mean anything to me. Being in the gym is what matters to me. Helping people in the gym. I want to see the guys coming up, the amateurs and the new pros. I want to see all them do well. I want to see them, like, I know, like you said, kind of the way I train and my style and my methods is a dying breed. And, Branch is somebody that I trained with a lot, and I learned a lot from him. And I get a lot of my intensity and my mindset from Branch. And, part of me just hopes that, like, man, like maybe a couple of these kids will just fucking, like, carry that intensity on, because I don't really see it that often, and I'm just like, man, like it would be cool to see, like, man, like I see guys like Nick Walker, and Nick Walker, like he's just so goddamn strong. He doesn't even have to like make a sound. He's one of my good friends. But he can press like 500 pounds like this. You know, he doesn't really say a lot, but like I don't know. I think bodybuilding needs some intensity sometimes. I think you need guys like Dorian, like Ronnie, like Branch, like Kai, like me, like Flex, like Jose Raymond. I think you need that. You know,
It's interesting to watch for sure. It's entertaining just to watch them work.
I think it makes it fucking a little more fun for me. I like somebody being in my face, screaming at me, telling me to get another fucking rep. You know.
How do you feel about Sean Clarita's win? I know you're friends. You know him. You trained with him before, I believe.
I told that kid when we did New York Pro in 15 and 16. I said one day you're gonna be kicking our asses, and sure enough, the first time he beat me was at the Olympia. So I think that was kind of like for me, kind of like a thing. Like man, like you're somebody that you competed against consistently and beat is now Mr. Olympia. He's progressing, and I'm like if I regressed like I did, after I had the burns in 17, which I'm sure you remember when I got those burns, and then 18 was a shoulder surgery. Then we had the quarantine. Like I need a year to like progress, and if I don't progress and I regress again, then there's no point for me to even try. So my goal this year is just to be better than I was last year. If I was better than I was last year, for me, I'm good.